This is probably the most agonizing thing I've ever felt while playing Geometry Dash in the 8 years I've been playing this game. And that's saying a lot because I've, gone through some agonizing things while playing this game. So this right here is a level called Clubstep EX by a creator named Xanthic Alpha, who was a very old creator back in the old days. And he made a level called Clubstep EX, which is just a really buffed version of Clubstep. It's a hard demon, and it's known as one of the easier hard demons in the game. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat this level for my first hard demon. I started grinding it 2 days ago now, and today I got 97% on it twice, which really sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. So what you're seeing on screen right now is not my video. That's something I just have to say. It's another video by a person who actually did beat the level. I wasn't able to record it because my PC sucks and it drops frames while I'm playing. So I can't really record it. But this person's YouTube channel is linked in the description. Go check them out. Go show them some love because they definitely deserve it. And so I want to show you this level that I was struggling on a lot and just point out some of the things. So we're just going to get right into it. All right, so right here, real quick, I wanted to stop and point out the pre-drop as we're going through it. So the pre-drop is the same as normal club step. It just has 3 buff jumps. And once you've been playing for like 3 hours straight in a hot room like I was today, you start dying to the pre-drop a lot. The jumps are tight, but not tight enough to the point where you have to die to the 5 times in a row. You know, but yeah, so that was probably my big mistake. I'm not making fun of this level in any way. I'm just saying what I'm struggling with personally. It's not a bad level. It's bad. But yeah, drop isn't too terribly hard, but it's kind of tough. Now we get to these to the ship, and now this ship here, it's not that bad. But the thing is, again, it was the same issue as before. I mean, I flying is one of my like best game modes in this game, and struggling with it, I started really struggling with it. I mean, I started dying to like, let me show you, dying when immediately into the ship. I died to this spike sometimes, and then I would die to. So if you go down you have to go into that gravity portal perfect. So if you go too high, then you're gonna land to hit this, or if you go too low, you're gonna hit that. And I died to that a stupid amount of times. It's not. And then I died to like this spike, so I'll try going up too early, or I'll try going up too late, and I'll hit one of these 2 spikes, and you die to that a lot. Like it's honestly annoying. And then for some reason I die a lot while going into here. This part's not hard. I just die to it a lot. And then sometimes this isn't a usual place where I die, but I die to like just going through the straight fly sometimes. It's not that hard, but I struggle with it because I'm a little bad. I'm kind of bad at the game. So here is all just normal club step stuff. You know how it is. And now we get to the ball. Now the ball it gets a little harder here. This part isn't too bad. I mean you can't really spam it, but I mean it's not that hard. Hang on, I'm just gonna volume like really low. See my voice. So this ball part isn't super tough, but it's quite a struggle sometimes. 3 hours straight. This part here, it's tight. You have to get like up against the spike basically, like you'll see it here. Like you have to get against those spikes to basically against them to get through that part. But that part gets really consistent. This ball part gets really consistent. This part tight, like because like I don't know why that looks really tight to me, but it's really not that bad. Then you go up here into this UFO. This UFO part I struggle with a lot when I beat club step for the first time, like the actual club step, but this part isn't that bad. This is just basic club step. I don't know why it wasn't buffed. This part wasn't buffed, so you don't really die here. And it's all normal club step up until right here. This is just a little bit of the buff version of this shit part. It's not that bad. And here we get to the hardest part of the level. It gets consistent, kinda, so it's not like super hard, but it's tricky. So go into this UFO, you have to go into here actually perfect. Like you can't really see because I can't really demonstrate how you die. but oftentimes you'll die to like the very tip of these two spikes, or of this spike specifically, this one right here. You'll hit the very tip of it and die. I, I do that way too often. This part, it does get a little bit consistent. You have to jump there, and then you have to go here, and then like right about here you jump again, and then like barely graze by with your butt cheek sliding against that one right there. And then you go through here, jump over there. So yeah, that part is really tricky. It's probably the tightest part of the entire level, but it does get consistent pretty quickly. Now this part here is another buff part, and it is it's not, or actually, no, it's not that it's a hard section. It's just that I'm bad at it. Because normally I'm fairly decent at ship gameplay. Ship gameplay is normally pretty easy for me. I'm typically decent at it. And I don't understand why, but I died so much throughout this. Like, I mean, after my second 97% death in this level, I'll explain when we get there. Well, after my second 97% death, I died to this spike right here, and going up into I died in that first clubstep monster, that very first like the very top spike, and in this and going up into this one. And if you combine those two deaths, those two together, I died to that probably close to 8 times in like an hour. That's just how powerful the power of tilting. And then I died to here a couple times and here a couple times. So if you combine all these ship deaths together, it'd probably add up to close to 10 deaths. And that's just in, after my second 27% death. So it's really depressing. You go through here. This is unbuffed. This part's pretty chill. Go here. This part again, unbuffed. You die here sometimes. This is a choke point, a bit of a choke point. It's even in the original club stuff. And here we are. So let me explain. See, you go here through here, and go down there, and then I died to this very first top spike. I go up too far, and I hit it, and I died to that twice. What makes no sense to me is that this. I mean, when I was going through the level in practice mode, I was able to do. I did this one section, like I did like a bunch of practice runs. I got through the section, uh, like 4 or 5 times in a row. I don't know how I died to it twice in a row. Like when I started going to normal mode, I guess it was just nerves, but genuinely just sad. I don't understand how I did that. It's just actually ridiculous. It's so stupid. So again, this is by Consonant. Go his channel will be linked in the description if you want to go check him out. Yeah. So I want to say one, this level, it's not a bad level. It was just the fact that I played it for so long. I started tilting so hard, and it was the worst. It was one of the most annoying experiences I've ever gone through. Um, and what was it? And yeah, I mean, it was a rough experience. I probably played for like 6 or 7 hours like all together today. Like I really wanted to do it today, and I wasn't able to. It was a struggle. Like today, it was a struggle. I hope to beat it tomorrow. I would really be happy if I did that. Um, so I wasn't able to show my own footage of it, but I just like genuinely wasn't able to record footage because it would drop from like 144 FPS, which is what I normally play on. It would drop down to like 90. In a game like Jump Rush, that's very noticeable. So yeah, sorry, but yeah, it was a rough experience. This is probably the most agonizing thing I've ever felt in any video game I've ever played in my life. But this like I don't even understand how I was so bad at this one level. But yeah, I think that's all there really is to say. Sorry, this video was kind of random. I just didn't really have anything specific I wanted to talk about today. So I think that's about it. See ya.